Well, we made it to China. Is it exciting or what?
It's so exciting.
And, well, but we're not going to talk about China right now. We want to talk about Hong Kong and all the experience that we did in Hong Kong. We did have to take a detour.
Yes.
And how did the detour work?
The detour works. We did not get a Chinese visa. So to enter the country of China, you have to have a visa, which it's a financial document, or you have to pay for it. And where we got our tickets, they did not inform us of this. So to get to China, you have to do 140, you're only allowed to be there between 24 to 144 hours. And in that, you have to go to a third country. So to be able to come to Shanghai, we're supposed to fly from Seattle to Shanghai and be here for 8 days. But that's greater than 144 hours.
Correct.
And not a third country. So we flew from Seattle to Shanghai. We went through the airport.
Yes. Went through custom.
Got our luggage, checked back into the airport, flew to Hong Kong. Stayed there for 2 days. Then flew back to Shanghai this afternoon.
Yep, this afternoon.
And now we're allowed to be here for less than 144 hours, and so we leave Monday afternoon.
Monday. So what's neat about it, we get to visit Hong Kong Disneyland.
It was a great unexpected. It was unexpected, yeah. But it's so exciting. It was so worth it.
It was worth it.
I'm so glad we went there.
Yeah, it was. And what's neat about it, that we stayed at the Marriott by the airport next to Hong Kong. They had shuttle provided from the airport to our hotel. It was really easy to find, wasn't it?
It was. Right on the app, it told you where to go in the parking lot, because the airport was large. It was very huge. Large. And it told you what parking lot to go in, what stall to go to, and the bus was right there.
Yeah. So we got on the bus, we checked in that Marriott, we got in the hotel. Then we visit our favorite person at the Marriott. And what was that?
The concierge.
Yes. And so we were saying, well, we want to go to the Disneyland, and at the same time, we want to travel to Hong Kong and see the nightlife there in Hong Kong. So they told us was to take the train. And the train system in Hong Kong was easy.
It was so easy. It's all color-coded. It's super simple. Even buying the tickets, you do without a person. You just touch where you're going and the price pops up. It's so easy.
So
nothing to be scared of at all.
So we're gonna back up here. Okay. We're gonna talk about Hong Kong Disneyland. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful, and it's very not tropical.
It's very tropical.
It is very, very green and very tropical.
It's very humid there.
Yes.
In Hong Kong.
And it's gorgeous.
It's very beautiful. Very beautiful. Adventureland in Anaheim, it's all fake plants. But here it's just beautiful, real plants everywhere. And it rained. It had thunderstorms all day, off and on. It rains for like 10 minutes and then stops.
And people were prepared for that. And what's neat about it, you think, well, it's hot and humid. Well, most of the rides in Hong Kong are indoors.
Yes, and the lines are indoors.
Yes.
So you get a nice reprieve.
Yeah, and it's air conditioned. So we saw the show Lion King.
It was amazing. It was a 30-minute show. It was a tribute to the Lion King, and it went over songs. But they incorporated their own Hong Kong Asian flair with it. Yeah. They had Chinese acrobats and fire dancers because Lion King's African. It was amazing.
And we'll do some pictures.
Awesome.
I'll show you some pictures of the thing. Then.
And I can say something else about Lion King. It was pouring rain, and so we get to sit inside for 30 minutes.
Yeah,
by the time we went outside, it was done.
Yeah, it was done.
Great.
It was great. And then we went to, there was like a 3D Iron Man.
Yeah, it's like Star Tours.
It was like Star Tours. It was. And it was nice. It's fun. It was different. I think that's what's neat about it. Yeah. It took us by surprise because it was just different, unique, and you walk in, and we have some pictures that will show up right here. We liked it. Then we went to the shooting.
Yes. So in Disneyland, one of his favorite things is Buzz Lightyear. Buzz Lightyear.
Yes. Of course.
And he likes to get top #1 shooting.
I have to be number one.
Yes, number one. So this one, it was called Ant-Man and Wasp Woman. And it's the same type of thing. Instead of Zurg, you're shooting bots.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, we did really well.
We did really well. In Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters, we barely get like 100,000.
I think
Okay, you have something wrong with your gut.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think California's game's old.
Okay, whatever. So here we got like 300,000. He did. He got 100,000 more than me. So it was fun. I felt like it was longer than Astro Blasters too.
Yeah, and all the rides seems like a little bit longer.
They could because it's brand new to us.
Brand new, but it seemed like the one we say the Small World.
Small World, yeah.
Was kind of a little bit longer than usual.
Yeah, I feel like they had extra things there.
Yeah, a little bit extra things. But Hong Kong Disneyland is small.
Yes.
You can wrap the whole thing up in a day.
Mm-hmm. They have different hours too. They're open from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Yeah.
So shorter hours.
Shorter hours. So when you do plan to visit Disneyland Hong Kong, plan things to do the following day. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of, always check with your hotel to do activities. They'll give you the right websites to go to, the right places to go. Again, our big fan is Marriott. They will take good care of you. Mm-hmm. You know, we are, what's the word when? We just promote Marriott, so.
We're loyal Marriott.
We're loyal Marriott.
And something else about Marriott, I know Asia's all about the tea, but Marriott serves lattes.
Yes, they do.
That's important to my life.
Yes, they do. But they always take a good care of you. You get the Marriott card. Mm-hmm. They have the maps, the phone numbers. So if there's a translation barrier between you and the taxi cab,
yes,
you show that card and the taxi cab will. And that's happened to us because we were late catching our bus because we went to inside of Hong Kong and to see the nightlife. And by the way, the nightlife in Hong Kong was gorgeous.
I don't think when he says nightlife, he means the scenes of the building. There wasn't anything going on outside. We didn't go inside any buildings. Oh. We just walked around the piers and saw
that's what nightlife is, isn't it?
I don't think it is.
Oh. Well, to me, nightlife is something gorgeous, beautiful. And Hong Kong, it's got the most
we
gorgeous
didn't go clubbing.
Lights. Oh, is this what nightlife means, clubbing? Oh. Maybe I just need to get my terminology right. But we went and I caught the train.
Yes.
And
from Disneyland.
And they had the huge malls there. You won't believe it. 4-story malls.
Yeah.
I think they're like complete circle, about a mile on each floor.
It was amazing. The one thing also is they're not like big departments.
It's air conditioned, by the way.
Oh, yes. Which is very nice. It's not like a big department store. Every store is only like 10, 20 feet deep. Mm-hmm. So it's only a select type of merchandise.
And if you're an Apple fan, there's an Apple store 2 stories long.
It was like 3 or 4.
3. So big, huge Apple department stores there. So we walked around the mall, take a look at it. All main brands. Mm-hmm. So if you're looking forward to buy Hong Kong products, I highly recommend it. Do mama pop shops inside the train stations or outside of the mall because you're just going to get the high expense New York brand, all that stuff. And that's what we found out with price comparison. Yeah. Like, for example, we were trying to look for a purse, and the purse will cost $200+. And
yeah, we went to Kate Spade, and it's the same price as it is in America.
Yeah, you can order that stuff online.
There's nothing unique Hong Kong about it.
So we went to mom and pop stores next to the train stations or inside the train stations, and just bought some stuff, and it was incredible. We bought some leathering passports and some unique stuff that we'll show you later on. But you know, piers. There are a lot of if you plan on doing Hong Kong nightlife, make sure you sign up for the city tour. There we saw a lot of city tour buses.
Double-decker buses.
Mm-hmm. And also you can do boat rides. So again, check what the hotel you're staying at, and they'll give you some good websites. Or you can do it prior before you leave it. Yeah. You can log on and pay for it. Another thing that you can do is make sure where you're at Disneyland, always tell them US dollars. So it's easier to earn the conversion on your credit card. A couple things advice is always bring 2 credit cards, 1 credit card for to place hold on reservation holds.
Because Marriott put a large hold on
Marriott and the second card for spending money. Something that we have done, I thought was look well. And to be honest with you, I only got $100 worth of Hong Kong money, and I still have money left over.
Yeah, we changed it to Chinese
I just use that for backup in case we need to take a taxi cab, which we did.
Yeah, the metro, the train, they only took cash.
Yeah.
That's why.
Only cash, and a taxi cab only cash.
Yeah.
And everything shuts down early.
Yes.
Around there.
Yeah.
So you got to make sure you plan it wisely. Like for example, we want to go get Pizza Hut. They're already shut down. It was only 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's Hong Kong.
I have more to say about Disneyland.
Go ahead.
May I please?
Yes, you can.
So, rides that are similar to Anaheim Disneyland. So, what's it called? Hyperspace Mountain. Very similar. It's darker in Anaheim than it was there, but it was still good. And I learned this about roller coasters. So on a roller coaster, you're supposed to put your hands up. It's what you do. On Space Mountain, I went on that first, and I noticed he doesn't go on large roller coasters. No. He doesn't like them. So I went by myself. And I was the only one with my hands up, but I thought it's dark. I don't know these people. It's all okay. Then I went on, instead of Toontown, they have a Toy Story Land, and they have one that's with RC cars where you go up, like, I don't know, 200 degrees, come back down like this. I was the only one with my hands up. I don't know.
But, and I will show you a video towards the end of this of her raising her hand up.
And just another comparison, we went on the Jungle Cruise.
That's right.
And I was worried about the Jungle Cruise because we're in Hong Kong and they speak Chinese. So there's 2 lines. You can get in a Chinese. I think there were 3 lines. Since I only read English. I only know there was English, Chinese, and something else. Maybe a different dialect, Mandarin. I don't know. But we got in the English line. So.
Yeah, she spoke very good English.
She did.
And, you know, corny jokes always. But towards the end of Jungle Cruise, we were surprised.
There was something. Do you want to tell him? Tell him?
No, go ahead.
No, I mean,
the fire. The fire.
Yeah, at the end of the Jungle Cruise, there's like this volcano, fire, water, lava, and you feel the heat, and it's like this close.
And
it's
the
so
smoke.
Cool. Yeah.
And you could not see the person in front of you. That's how smoky it was.
Yeah, it was really neat.
It was exciting. Again, Hong Kong trip was good. It was fun.
It was unexpected.
And unexpected. You can do it in one day. So plan your trip to do more activities. Go into Hong Kong and do the nightlife. Hong Kong.
See the lights. Oh, we didn't stay because we were worried about getting back for the shuttle.
Right.
But all of the buildings, there's just so many large, tall buildings, and they all have amazing lights. And at 9 o'clock, they had a light and music show.
And all the buildings in sync.
Yeah, we didn't stay for that because we were trying to make it back.
Yeah, we're trying to get back.
But then we got distracted by the mall and get back in time.
Yeah. And also there's pier. There's about 9 different piers they can go on. You can take ferries across the other side of Hong Kong. So there's a lot of stuff to do. And I've been in Hong Kong about 15, 20 years, and it really changed dramatically. It's more Americanized. So if you feel that modern, if you really get that Hong Kong feel of it, you probably have to need to go deeper into Hong Kong and to get that that Chinese Hong Kong feeling of it. But again, we enjoyed it.
We loved it,
and we learned a lot.
We did. We did.
Especially taking trains.
It was so simple, though.
It was simple.
It's not to be scared. You're not going to get lost.
So anything that we missed?
Yes. Let's talk about the weather.
Go on, talk about the weather.
Okay. So, as I already mentioned, it's humid there. So, it's about 84 degrees, which doesn't seem that warm compared to California summer. But it has like a 92% humidity. So, it's extremely humid. Here's a good example. So, when you walk out of a car or the train or a building, we both wear glasses. They got fogged up.
Oh, yeah, fogged up.
So, yeah, fogged up.
So bring wipes or bring cloth to
to wipe off your glasses. Even in the hotel, there's just condensation in the windows because it's just so humid. And when we were there, it was just thunderstorms. But I think that's the normal for them. And if you're not used to it, it might make you feel not well. Because I was feeling not well when we were walking around the pier.
Always carry passports. Very important. Yeah. Carry passports.
So
that's your ID to everything.
Yes. And you have a departure card that you have to keep with you because they want to know when are you leaving our country.
Yes.
Yes.
So we learned that, and the food was good on the airplane. I think the food was excellent going from Seattle to Shanghai, from Shanghai to Hong Kong.
Yes. So from Seattle to Shanghai, that was a long, long flight. It was like over 11 hours. So they fed you twice.
Yeah.
All of the food that I ate was good.
It was delicious.
Yes. However, some things I did not eat because they're grown in the water, and I don't eat those things. But from Shanghai to Hong Kong, that was delicious as well. We had beef and rice, and we had the same meal today, reverse trip.
Yeah,
it was really good.
And a couple of things I also learned is always print your e-tickets and save it on your phone in case you don't get email receptions or something. At least you have e-ticket, because every incident when you go through customs or through the passport, they're going to ask you for your e-ticket, especially going to China and Hong Kong. So it's very important you do that. That's something we did learn, is always, we have it on our phone.
Number, not confirmation number.
And another thing I learned is keep all your electronic devices on airplane mode until you talk to your AT&T or your Sprint or your carrier. Let them know you're traveling, because as soon as you went through international line, your phone start clicking, start downloading, updating your apps, messages, and you get charged $300.
Right. So fortunately, we both have AT&T. So when we landed in China, I had my phone off on the trip. He did not. When I landed in China and turned my phone on, I got a text message from AT&T saying, reply yes, and we'll change you onto international. And it's only $10 a day.
Yeah,
and
it's
you
worth
get
it.
$10 a day, unlimited calling, data, and text. And just data, because Wi-Fi is not very dependable. So it's so worth it.
My text was, I spent $300.
It was,
so
you can't use any more data.
Yeah. So, but I called AT&T. They were great. They waived the $300, got me back on the plan, and they just gave a good advice. Make sure it's on airplane mode, or just really turn it off.
Yeah.
You know, and well, I want to listen to music. I mean, each of the airplane rides, you got a whole screen in front of you.
Yes.
We flew coach. The seats were comfortable.
Yes.
We slept good. If you want to play the extra, you can go to the business and first class. You get to lay down over there, but you're paying a lot. And we rather save the money on the back end on our trips, on hotel stays, and something comfortable. So that's something that we did different this time.
But you have to think, it's not like American flights. It's not like domestic flights. From like our flight from Sacramento to Chicago, I felt like we're like this for 4 hours. Here, it's wider.
Yes.
You have more space this way. You have more space this way. It's very comfortable, and they take good care of you.
Yeah.
It wasn't uncomfortable.
All right, so that is our Hong Kong trip. If there's anything that we missed?
No.
I am so excited that we're in China right now in Marriott. And we will give you some updates on some pictures, the hotel we're staying at. We are staying at one of the Disney Marriott's resorts, part of the program. And the Marriott here is incredible.
It's beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful.
And by the way, at Disneyland, she had to taste all the food at Disneyland on the Asian food. Just a little bite.
Not the seafood.
Not the seafood.
Oh, tip about Hong Kong Disneyland snack. Corn. Not worth it. So when you're at home and you eat corn, it's like elote style with cheese and lime and yes. There's just corn. No butter, nothing, and it tastes funny.
And the last tip is you can buy your tickets online.
They encourage you to.
Using the mobile app. They have great deals about pay extra $12 per person.
Yeah.
You get a discount on some snacks and a discount on a meal.
Yeah.
We got free popcorn out of it.
Free pop. We would have gotten a free meal, but
we forgot. We forgot. All right, so that's our trip from Hong Kong. And if you have any questions or concerns, you're not getting the answers, you can follow us at
PrivateEyeAdventures.com.
and log in onto Facebook. It's a Facebook requirement. You have to do that. Also in there we have tips, ideas, foodies, tricks, whatever. And of course we give away coupons, discounts, anything that comes our ways that we should want to share it to you guys. And so it's a great opportunity to take a look. And you get all updates of all the photos. I know we have Instagram going, Facebook, and all that stuff. At least you have one central location. You can get everything, reviews, and send us an instant message. We're here to help you guys out because we know it's like traveling, not knowing anything. So, hey, see you guys later. Next video is what?
Shanghai?
Shanghai. And we'll have more details about Shanghai. Then we still have to do a video on Anaheim Disneyland yet. Oh. And we keep on forgetting.
That's going to be long.
That's going to be long because we got a lot of tricks on that one. So make sure you register. Share our page. Please share it so we get more people involved, and to be more excited when we have more people on the page giving their ideas and tips too.
Yes.
All right. We hit the 20 mark, so we got to say goodbye. Talk to you guys later, and we'll give you some tips and some ideas and some photos and all that stuff throughout the day. So stay tuned to us. All right. See you guys later.
Bye.
Bye. Cut.